Hello, how is everybody today? This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Healthy Lifestyle. I want to thank everybody for always coming on our videos. Today we're going to talk about eat a balanced diet and what will happen with New Year's. Now this goes with me too, okay? I am preaching. I'm preaching to myself also. The reason why we all want to drop weight, New Year's coming up, and we're going to say to ourselves, how can we drop weight and what is the best way to do it, okay? Eat a balanced diet includes a variety of nutrient foods such as vegetables, lean grains, protein, and grains. Monitor your portion sizes until you're satisfied, until you're stuffed. A lot of people are saying eat smaller, but many times a day. Incorporate physical activity into your day. Of course, all these are things everybody pretty well knows. Sleep is very important. Sleep, in fact, is one of the most important things, I think. Drink plenty of water, of course, to help fill and make sure you're hydrated. Sorry about the noise. It's New Year's Eve here, and it's been going on like this for the last 24 hours. And I finally got a nap in today to catch up. Consider working with a registered dietitian. In some cases, it's a great idea to help have a healthy eating plan. Keep track of what you're eating and food, dietary, healthy ways to cope with emotions. A lot of times it's through exercise and meditation. A lot of times what happens, whatever you do, don't skip your meals. Just don't skip your meals. Another thing that people are saying would really help you through it is fasting. Fasting and doing without food for certain periods of time has been promoted as a way to improve your overall health. However, it's important to note that fasting does not fit all. Fasting for me is something that I tried to do. I just couldn't do it. The reason why for me is I have to have a certain time. I can fast if I sleep in late. In other words, I can eat one meal. If I sleep in like till 10 in the morning, I can have a meal and not have a meal all day until the afternoon or evening, and then have one there, and then not until, 14, 18 hours later, I can have another meal. But I can't do it on a regular shift that I'm doing now. For some reason, I can't do it. If I eat now at 6 o'clock at night, if I eat now, I'll need to eat in the morning because when I wake up, I am starving to death. I tried to do it no matter what. It's just not healthy for me. It's useful too for people to help have healthier food choices. It helps listen to their body and the hunger pains and the fullness cues. However, fasting can be difficult and may not be sustainable for everybody. For me, it's really not. Uh, for me, it was something that was really hard for me to even wrap my head around it. It's important to aim for a balanced diet. It includes a variety of nutrient-dense foods. Regular physical activity, of course, is the key. That's another thing that it's hard for me here. Regular physical activity for me is walking. There's no gyms or anything like that around where I live. There's nowhere that you can actually go. And I was a member of a gym one time, and basically I would just walk the treadmills if it was too cold, or if I just didn't want to walk, or I felt it was easier, I could do that and lift a few weights and things like that. Here they really don't have that where I'm at. They may have it in Davao and some of the other places, but I'm not familiar. Maybe you guys could tell me if they have it or not. But where I'm at, there's not really any places you can go. So fasting is something that's benefits to some people. Uh, Here are some benefits for it. It gives you weight loss. They find that fasting helps consume fewer calories and helps them lose weight. It improves insulin levels, which is important for blood sugar. We, Ruth and I, uh, tried that, and we found out it was the opposite for us. We had not the cravings of guys; it was the hunger. So, but they say they have certain studies that's been done with this that in a lot of cases it's improved to health, and it's meaning a longer life. Fasting is to help people have longer life. I can understand that, and I can see that. It's important, though, to really realize that fasting may be very dependent on the individual and who they are. Fasting is not a one size fit all. Ruth and I tried to do fasting. It's just something we just can't do. You can also find yourself in a situation where you may not be eating great foods. The hardest thing sometimes is finding the right, correct foods to eat. Uh, good fruits and vegetables, the berries, the nuts, good leafy greens, things of that nature is not something that I can find on a regular basis. I can find the leafy, cannot find the nuts. The fruit is limited. It's apple and or orange where I'm at. There's no other fruit available other than pineapple and of course coconut. Now they do have mangoes and things like that, but some of the stuff is not to my taste buds. It's sour. They have what they call rambutan. There's other stuff that here, but a lot of that's not readily available year round, meaning it's only seasonal items. So it's not like you can go to the store and you can buy fruit, and the same fruit you can buy next week or the following week. So it's limited for me here, and the people live in the Philippines or guys coming here, you might really take a close look at where you're going to live and see if they actually have the food is catered to you, because you may find that it's catered okay today, but when you go tomorrow or the next day, they may not have that fruit. They may not have that vegetable that you used to having. Sure, you can have the cabbage and things, and even lettuces and things like that are not readily available where I'm at. So if you're a person, say, coming to the Philippines or thinking about coming, and I know this video is catered to all, but I'm just talking about here in the Philippines where I'm at, you may find that it's kind of hard to find some of those items that you want to have because eating healthy is really a great thing, because brain health is what you should have. Eating balance and diet is great for brain health. Fruits and vegetables, and because you get a lot of whole grains, it's good if you can actually find good whole grains, lean proteins. Proteins for me is hard. I do buy me whey, and I do take that on a regular basis because I'm not getting the protein that I need on a regular basis. I'm missing some of the vitamins and magnesium and some of the zinc and some of the iron that I can get through the beef, but I can't find beef on a regular basis. I can eat it. I can find it through fish and beans, but even tofu is limited and beans is limited here. And what I mean is they're they're limited. They're just limited. Okay. Leafy green vegetables. These are high in folate, which is important for brain function. Fish, of course, omega-3 fatty acids. We've talked about this. Everybody pretty well knows that fatty fish is the key. Blueberries, of course. You can get blueberries, strawberries, raspberries are great to help you along. We we want to have safe and healthy foods to eat. And a group of foods in order to be the most benefit to health would be a great diet would have the leafy greens, the nuts, the fish, the blueberries, and it will actually help you along in your daily life. I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos, and I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time today. And I'll see you guys next time on Tom and Ruth Healthy Lifestyle.